If you're pursuing a Social Security disability claim or are looking to stop harassing calls and threats about your debt, you need a law firm with a client-centered approach and to disability and consumer protection claims. You need a law firm that will stick with you even when the going gets tough. You need the law offices of Kenneth Hiller. Here to tell us how he and his firm can help you stand up for your legal rights is attorney Kenneth Hiller. Thank you for joining us today.
Good to be here.
First time on Western New York Living.
Yes.
I like it. I know over the course of the next 5 weeks or so, we're going to be talking about a lot of different things that your practice does. But let's start with somebody applying for Social Security disability benefits.
Okay. Well, you really should get an attorney as early as possible. When you apply for Social Security, they have a litany of forms that you have to fill out. Mm-hmm. They seem very innocuous, but what you put on those forms can be used against you. And so it's really important to have advice as to how to fill out those forms when you do apply for Social Security.
So a lot of times it can be somebody that was carrying a nice job and then something came up with their needing to go on Social Security disability, and so that's the moment when they would contact your office.
Right, when you become too sick to work.
Right.
Or you become injured and you can't work. Mm-hmm. That's what the Social Security system is there for.
The thing that scares me the most, we were talking about this before we started this interview, was how many people are denied their claims.
Right.
And was it 2/3?
2/3. 2/3 of people who apply are denied.
Wow.
And then you appeal and you get a hearing before a judge, and over half of them are denied.
And that's a long process in and
Yes.
of itself.
Yes.
So by contacting an attorney, you really can cut that time.
Well, you could win at the application level, which is the fastest way to win. And an attorney also can get all the evidence you need to prove that you're disabled.
Right. I feel so bad because it's probably for somebody who isn't feeling 100%. This has got to be exhausting and draining a process to go through.
Right. You're fighting City Hall, and you really should have somebody who's experienced in dealing with the system, knows what they need to approve a case.
Right.
And that's what we do.
All right. So say I was applying for Social Security disability benefits, and they have told me no. There's still hope, isn't there?
Yes. You can appeal that, and you'll get a hearing before a judge.
Right.
And the judge will meet you face to face.
And that's where you come in.
Yes,
too.
yes, we do that. We do those every day.
Yeah.
And you have a hearing before a judge, and you present your case, and we present evidence. We contact your doctors to try to get statements from your doctors supporting your case.
How good does it make you feel when you get somebody that help that they deserve and have worked for and need?
That's really the best. I mean, I can't describe a better feeling than walking outside a hearing room after a claim has been approved and getting a hug from my client.
Right.
That is really what makes it all worthwhile.
I'm so glad you do what you do. And you've also got a growing law firm. Tell me about it.
Well, we have offices here in Buffalo. We have offices in Amherst and in Rochester. We've been doing these since the 80s.
Right.
So we've been doing this a long time.
So the first step, you can do intakes or get somebody's story of what they need. That can even happen over the phone, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, we started over the phone in most cases.
Good. So the first step is a phone call. That's painless.
A phone call, and we'll get all the information, all the history of your case, your condition, all your doctors, and everything we need to get your case going.
Really good information, and I think somebody's just heard this, and you're giving them the peace of mind, so I'm so glad you stopped by today. Nice to have you here. The experienced attorneys of the law offices of Kenneth Hiller have successfully represented thousands of Social Security disability benefit claimants and helped many consumers assert their legal rights after being mistreated by collection agencies, collection lawyers, debt buyers, and credit reporting agency. His firm takes a caring, client-centered approach to guide you through every stage of the legal process. They're located at 6000 North Bailey Avenue, Suite 1A in Amherst. Give the law offices of Kenneth Hiller a call at 1-877-236-7366 or visit kennethhiller.com. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for sharing a part of your Saturday with us. Be sure to join us again next Saturday morning. It's a special time, 8 a.m., so get up early for another edition of Western New York Living. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
This segment of Western New York Living was sponsored by the law offices of Kenneth Hiller.